I want to start by sharing a story. A dream, actually. The most vivid dream that I had ever experienced and have ever experienced since. This dream occurred only a few months before I met Josie. In this dream, I was standing in a room. Part of it was illuminated, the other part was in darkness, and I was in the dark. But standing in the light, there was a woman with her back towards me. She was standing several steps away from a window. This window let in the only light illuminating the room. It was bright, very bright, shining with an incredibly intense vibrancy. This light was shining only on and around her, like a spotlight. She was glowing. I knew deep down in my soul that I had to approach her, be close to her. And as I approached, she turned around. She was very cute. The cutest, prettiest, and most beautiful woman that I had ever seen. Her hair was down, blonde, with notes of brown, and she was just smiling at me, smiling with a beautiful smile and face that radiated warmth and joy. She started laughing, and I began to smile and laugh in return. I needed to be even closer, and so I stepped up to her and pulled her tight against me. We held one another, embracing. We began to spin in circles within the light. I was overwhelmed, but in the best possible way. Overwhelmed with feelings of compassion, joy, and intense desire. The only word that exists that could describe the feeling was love. True love. Love defined by an unfathomable desire to be close to her, to hold her, and to never let her go. To care for her, to never let her smile and laugh fade. To be together with her in the light, instead of alone in the darkness. And I knew with complete assurance that those feelings were mutual. She loved and cared for me exactly as I loved and cared for her. And nothing, no one, could ever replace or take away what we shared. So, whether or not you believe in God, fate, or some sort of divine intervention in this life, I know that the woman I saw in that dream was Josie. I knew as soon as I woke up that I was destined to find my soulmate, my light in dark places, and my forever. And I did. And today I get to marry her. So just like in that dream, Josie, my love, I promise to hold you tight and never let you go. I promise to be your light in dark times and your rock through all of life's storms. I promise to always look after and nurture our marriage so that we continue to grow together as one. I promise to always care for you so that your smile, your laughter, and your joy never fade. I promise to love you, my forever and ever, for all of eternity.
Nate, I thank God every day for bringing you into my life. Who knew a swipe right would turn into this? I am so grateful it did. At first, I wasn't sure if I was capable of starting over, but just after a couple of days of talking, I smiled more and more each day. I craved your mind and your heart. I didn't think someone like you existed. Remember when we said we both could be catfishing each other? So to prove that we weren't, we had our first real date. Every day after that, it became easier to breathe, and together, we learned how to love the right way and the way that we both deserved. At first, it shocked me how patient and kind you are. I braced for the realization that it was too good to be true, but that day never came. You are a million prayers and a million dreams come true. Thank you for believing in me and believing in us. Thank you for showing me your unwavering love, constant support, and silent strength. Our journey has already challenged us as a couple to work through hardships and obstacles, but we have become stronger in our communication, in our commitment, and in our love because of it. I promise to always keep fighting for us and to show up for you every single day. I promise to remind you every day how deserving you are. I promise to continue to challenge you to be the best version of yourself and to make you laugh when you're taking life too seriously. I promise to give you your alone time, but to also know when you need to be pulled out of your own head. I promise to express your love language and know that it may change during different phases in our life. I promise to respect you and support you, and above all else to make sure that I'm not just yelling at you because I'm hungry. I'm a firm believer that teamwork is not always 50-50. I'm going to have bad days and you are too, but I promise to love you unconditionally. I will always be there to pick you up and to put in the extra effort because I know you would do the same for me. Our nighttime routine has easily become my favorite part of the day. I usually come home from work and want to talk your ear off, and you're ready to settle in and say nothing at all. But we balance each other out that way. Even something as simple as watching a TV show that we've picked up together provides a comfort and security that I will never take for granted. I read a quote a long time ago and has always stuck with me. Today seems like it's the start of a new journey, but I already belong to you. Falling for you wasn't falling at all. It's like walking into a house and knowing you're home. That is exactly how I feel about you. You are my home, my soulmate, my best friend. You're the one I want to love completely and forever.
you.